Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Saturday and a great start to your weekend. Well, yeah, it's been a comedy of errors today, I'm telling you. Today we're going to be working on Return from Christmas because it's the one I had out, and yeah, okay. What has been happening? So, yesterday, let's start with yesterday. I went out and I had to go. Where did I go? Oh, I had to take my check. Cash it, put it in the bank, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I did that. And it was about 11:30, so I called my daughter. Drink a coffee. We need it this morning. So I called her and I said, hey, you want to go to lunch at our favorite restaurant that was closed the day before? And she said, sure, I'll get the kids ready. And I said, well, I got to take Molly home because, see, I took her to the bank. I was planning on going to the post office. Sorry. And, yeah. So I thought, well, I'll go take Molly home because it's kind of warm. I didn't want to let her sit in the parking lot at the post office because I had 6 packages to go out. Oh, yeah. Great fun. So, yeah. So, I took Molly home, went and got my daughter and my grandkids, and, yeah. We went to lunch at our favorite restaurant, which was really good. Everybody had a good time. We ate, and then it's like 1 something by the time I got done with that. So, I went to the post office, I mailed everything that needed to be mailed. And let's see. Then it was about 2 o'clock, so we're still full and everything else. And I worked a little bit on the monkey sampler, the Bristol monkey sampler. And then I started working on the blackbird stocking. So did that most of the rest of the day. So I get up today and, oh yeah, I went to the grocery store after I got done at the post office. Spent way too much money at the grocery store, but that's beside the point. And came home, fixed dinner, blah, blah, blah. So today I got up and I bought a roast yesterday, so I put it in the crock pot. And I loaded up my, what do you call it? My tripod and my phone that I use to video with, and this. And went to town, checked the mail, still nothing in the mail. I'm telling you. I'll never order from this company again. It just takes way too long. A month and a half is far too long to get something. Irritating when there's nothing going on in the world. You know, it had been the slowest boat from China. Hang on. This thing's kind of long in the tooth there. There we go. So, then I went to Newbies, and I'm scoping out all the parks along the way to Newbies, which is our thrift store. Of course, it wasn't quite open yet, so had to wait a few minutes for that. I think it was about 5 minutes, no big deal. Walked around there. I didn't even find a darn thing I wanted to buy. Yep, so we'll leave that alone. I know, I can't resist going because I think I'm missing something. Yeah, not happening. And then I went down by the river and there were people. And I went to the other parks and there were people. And finally I thought, well, I'll just do this from my front porch, right? So now it's about 11:30ish, or 11 o'clock when I got back. And the guy across the way is weed whacking. So I can't do it out on the porch. I'm waiting and waiting. Finally he gets done. He no sooner gets done, I get my crap all set up out on the porch. Then somebody else starts weed whacking. I'm like, I'm done. We're going inside. I'm sorry. It would have been a day for an outdoor video. It had a slight breeze. I was in the shade. It was great. Yeah, no. Irritating. So, yeah. Unbelievable. So, I just came in and we're doing a video. Yeah. And I can still hear him weed whacking. I turned on my air conditioners so I really wouldn't have to listen to it. Because once I get my computer on, put it on Netflix or whatever, you can't hear anything outside. So, yeah. Trying to find a hole. So, yeah, I was pretty upset I didn't find anything at the thrift store. It happens. Yeah, I put that bell on the other side so it'd be out of the way so I wouldn't hit it. Of course, I've hit it 19 times. So, yeah, at least my roast is in the crock pot and it's cooking. I don't have to go anyplace else the rest of the day. Happy about that. Oh, this is 3325 is the color, and it's like a light blue. I just thought we'd stay down here so I wouldn't have to hang on to so much material. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get that far, though. Then we won't have nowhere to go. I don't know if you can even see what I'm stitching. Let me pull it in just a bit and pull you over. All right. So yeah, I feel like I've done nothing but run up and down the road. The grocery store was like a madhouse yesterday when I got there. Oh, about 3, 4 o'clock. Yeah, it was just nuts. Just absolutely nuts. And I think the reason I got so much stuff is because I kept circling the grocery store inside, waiting for, most of the people to get gone and go on their way and get checked out. Yeah, there were lines everywhere. So, the clue to self, don't go to the grocery store at that time of day ever again. Because evidently everybody wants to eat at that time. So, yeah. Fun times. I was so here, there, and everywhere yesterday, I didn't even lay down for a nap. By the time I figured out I really wanted one, it was like 5, 6 o'clock. I'm like, nope, we're not doing that. So, yeah. Fun times. But this place was just absolutely crawling with people. In fact, when I went to go get my daughter and the grandkids, we just went in her car because we only needed to park one car because there were so many people in town. But it wasn't too bad at the restaurant, as far as busy. Every other table was filled, So, it was good. Oh, God. Oh, it's like, what did I do with that needle? I know you're all screaming, it's right there, silly girl. It's right there. There's a lot of this blue. Sure is a pretty color, though. So, let's see. I watched some floss tubes and YouTube stuff that I watched yesterday. Just not doing a whole lot here. I think sometime maybe this weekend my daughter will come and do the, what do you call it? The weed whacking on my yard, because it needs it again, because we've had so much rain. It's just been horrible. And thank you all for responding to what kind of cookies you make at holiday times in December. Now, if you're in Australia, hey, I realize that would be a little bit different. So if you have Christmas do you have Christmas? Or do you have, Do you have Christmas at Christmas, or do you have Christmas in, say, July or August? I don't know how does that work. Because see, isn't it like wintertime there in Australia? Whoops, I missed the entire hole. Or do you just have a warm Christmas? I guess, I lived in Texas and we were there I lived in Houston and we had Christmas at Christmas time. And it was warm. It was, get this, you'll love this. All you people that live in Texas, you might get this. But we wanted to have a fire in the fireplace. Now, mind you, we didn't buy cords of wood because we're living in Texas. So we'd get those Duraflame logs. So we'd get one, so we'd have to burn Christmas Day, while we were eating. We had to turn up the air conditioning to burn the Dura log. Yeah. We just thought that was too much. Oh, goodness gracious. We're getting there. It's a little confetti. It's not bad, though. It does have... Okay, you're driving me insane. Get over there. Some big sections, which is kind of nice. So it's not as confettied as some I've worked on. I didn't know what I wanted to work on yesterday. I finally ended up with the stocking. So, we're getting there. It's kind of a fast stitch since it's only one color. Oh, and I heard, is it Jakob from Modern Folk Embroidery is going to have a black sampler? Mystery sampler, I think. So, that's in, I think it's in September. Might be October. I think you can order it in September or something like that. I don't know. I'm sure you'll have it in PDF. I don't know. I watched Caroline off the grid. Caroline off the grid. And I watched Jakob, both of the things, so now I'm kind of confused. I think there is going to be a new one in December. Or in October. I think if you want the threads to go with it, then you can get those then and the material. I'm not real sure. So we'll have to see. But it'd be nice to do a black one. I've never done a black. We'll call it black. Like you do red sampler. I find it fascinating and beautiful at the same time, but I don't know how well my black would work. I'd probably have to get, some better black. Everybody swears by that Anchor black. And I think I can get it from 123 Stitch. I'm not real sure. And I was watching Stitcherista, and she got, and I don't know who the pattern's by. I can't, not my brain, can't think. She got one of those that's going to be like a needlepoint, but you do the different, it's not just the continental stitch like you usually do on needlepoint, with yarn. But this has other yarns, and you do other patterns. I don't know. I think they're pretty. I just don't know that I could accomplish that, because That's a whole lot of, I don't want to call them specialty stitches, but they're just stitches that are more prevalent to that needlepoint type thing. And I haven't done regular needlepoint, where you just do the continental stitch. I haven't done that since probably 1975 or 74. I just never really got into it using the yarn. I didn't even like crewel. And yet it was like embroidery done with yarn. So I don't know, maybe just something about the thread. I like my, we'll call it my cotton floss. I almost said DMC, but cotton floss the best. I think it lays nice, and yeah, we'll have to see. So yeah, it's been exciting 2 days. I can't believe it's Saturday already. I don't know what I did on Thursday and Friday besides run up and down the road. Man, that roast smells good. It smells like roast and honeysuckle because I got my, what do you call that? The Glade plug-in Glade air freshener. You know what I'm talking about. That comes with the oil, and you put it up in that thing and then you plug it into the wall. So it smells like honeysuckle and roast beef in here. Oh yeah, I just went crazy at the grocery store yesterday. I bought 2 little, what are they, pints? The little bitty containers. I wanted some sherbet for some reason. I have no idea. I've been wanting sherbet for a month now, and they didn't have any. And I didn't want to get a whole half gallon. A whole half. Ooh, that's like a. Is that a? That won't work. You know what I mean. I didn't want to get a big half gallon. I just wanted something small, and it fits in my freezer so much better. So I got that, and I got some kind of chocolate chip ice cream in a pint thing. So I can kind of pick and choose. And I brought brats. Again, I love my brats. I really got to get those pork ribs that I made, not last week, maybe the week before, out of the freezer. And reheat those. Those are really good. But I don't want them to go to waste. I don't like to freeze them for that long. I don't know. Just me. I get weird. So we'll have some of that this week. I got my 2 big bad TV dinners for Tuesday and Wednesday when I can't see straight. We're about to finish this section. Woohoo! So yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to work on. I really want to work on something with a little more than one color, but I'm kind of stuck in mono land, if you will. I like those, oh, what do you call it? What was that? Purple something or other. That something purple sampler. And you did it by the month, and you had to do, what is that word? Not black, black work, red work, but you did it in whatever. And it's all like back stitching type thing. Yeah. I think I want to do it, but, it's more better in a picture. Because, I don't know, I lose my patience with it, or my stitches don't want to lay right, or, Oh, go away, flies. Jeez. It hasn't been too hot the past couple of days. It was a little warm yesterday. I turned on the air conditioner for, maybe an hour, hour and a half until I go and get my robe and my sweatpants on. Now, there's something wrong with this, right? Because I got the air conditioner on. Hello. Turn off the air conditioner. Yeah. So I turned off the air conditioner, and an hour later, I'm hot because I'm still sitting there in my sweatpants. I'm telling you, I'm not long for this world. I'm losing it, guys. Losing it. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where to go next here. Get up there. There's some of this little bit of stuff everywhere. Well, I guess we'll start right here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the live tomorrow. That'll be fun. Fun, fun, fun. I like going live now. You just never know what's going to happen. But yeah, I was really happy to get everything mailed. So it's on their way there, guys. Hang in there. It'll get there. When I bought some more craisins and some more, what do you call that? Uncle Ben's, excuse me, Uncle Ben's brown rice. And it comes in a pouch. And I just heat it up. Then I transfer it, after it's cooled down a little bit. Transfer it into a Ziploc bag, and I cut up some sweet onions real fine, and after it's really chilled, I add a little balsamic, I think it's balsamic dressing by Kraft. I pour some of that on it, and I add in, it depends how much the rice is, so maybe a quarter to a half the cup of the craisins in there, and mix it all together. Oh, it makes the best cold salad. It's just so different. We went through that phase of the broccoli salad with the ranch dressing. I can't hardly deal with that no more. Yeah. Although I love broccoli, so. But my vegetable of choice usually is spinach. And I can eat it raw, like on sandwiches or in salads. Or I like it cooked with butter and seasonings on it. I love spinach. It took me a long time to get onto spinach cold. Like, hang on, we're losing you over here in the darks. Good gravy. This thing is huge. I don't know where I'm at. Where am I? But yeah, it just took me a long time. Now, my dad used to take spinach. Well, we could get spinach and mustard and collard greens when we lived in Texas and Illinois because the grocery stores were bigger. And now they probably have them now here, but back then it wasn't real prevalent. And he'd mix in bacon, fried bacon that is, and they'd make a dressing. I don't think I have that dressing anymore. And make like a wilted salad out of all that somehow. I don't know. He liked that, but I was like, oh, that's a little bit too much for me. No. Just give me my bowl of spinach. We're good. I like spinach souffles. Oh, I actually tried the Stouffer's spinach souffle. That was like the oddest experience ever. I've made a mushroom, what do you call it? Souffle once, but the one from Stouffer's is a spinach. And it's so weird when it cooks. I didn't know how that was all going to work, but it did, and it was really yummy. And I like what do you call it? Quiche Florentine. And when I make my frittatas, I'll put spinach in it, because I usually have ham and spinach and a little bit of cheese, and sometimes I put peppers and onions in there. Sometimes I throw in jalapenos. I like it to be well-rounded. Do you like spinach? Does anybody like spinach besides me? This thing is just not being level. There we go. We'll try it. Maybe it'll get better. Okay, we finished that edge. I don't want to go down there. It gets to be too far. We'll go up here. So yeah, nothing on my big agenda for the rest of the day. And the live tomorrow will be at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. So I don't know when that'll be for everybody else. Blue lays down really nice. So I don't know what I'll get out today, or see what kind of adventure I can get into. Haven't ordered anything. Nothing too terribly exciting. Can't find something I want. Now speaking of something that I want, is there going to be, like we had the expo, was it in March? Is there going to be one in like September, October sometime? With all the Christmas stuff? Anybody know? Did I misinterpret that from somebody? I can't even remember who I heard talking about it. I don't know. I should write things down. I really should. Or have it videotaped. Like a recorder. Copy down all these things that I hear, so that I can go back over it at some other time. See, there's some long areas here, which is nice. You have kind of long areas because I think this is the tree limbs and stuff. But, crap, go the other way. Trying to lay that down flat so you can see where I'm stitching. It's kind of hard when it's got its buddy following it over here, this folded area. Oh my goodness. Feels like it ought to be 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon for all the running I did today. Like I said, if I want to do one outside, I'm going to have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning before people are out and about. back up here. So I hope a lot of people will join the live tomorrow. We're trying to get up to 100 here. I count myself as a big success if I have 100 people in my live. I know people who have 1,400, 1,500 at one time. Yeah, it doesn't happen so much. But I'd appreciate it if you'd come. It's at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. That's Colorado time. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for today. Got a little bit more of the tree section done. I don't know. We might be into the water now. The trees are all up here. But, yeah, there we go. Maybe I'll just work on this. It's got colors. Everything you could ask for, right? Colors and stitching. Yep. Alright guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video is going to come out. Stay safe, stay healthy, God bless. We'll see you tomorrow, live at 3. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.